Okay, you want to put this aside? You want to grab a seat? Okay. Whew. Hello, hello.
Wait, your mic is muted.
No, this mic is muted. This mic is live.
Oh.
I think people can hear me. Hello, Andra. Hello, hello. Okay, come on closer, honey. You're gonna have to like scooch to the side of your chair so people can see you. Okay. Hello. Let's see if we can turn this, then you can see my little helper today. Hello, Natalie. Hello, everybody. Okay, we need some help here. We need to know if you guys can hear us because we're not sure if both mics are muted or just one is muted, but we are hoping. So someone just let me know, give me a thumbs up if you can hear us, and then we'll get started. And hopefully you can see us okay. Why do I always do this? I have the face screen as tiny. Hello, hello. Okay, thank you, Suzanne. You can hear and see me. Okay, awesome. Well, hello, my friends. I hope everyone's good. Hello, Natalie, Suzanne, Shirley, Shonda. Hello, Dawn. Thank you so much for confirming everything's working. Thanks, Andra. This is my little helper for tonight. Her name is Amelia. Say hi. All right. Okay, awesome, Barbara. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so for those that are maybe not up to speed on what is happening, perhaps my background looks a little different right now. And that's because we started major basement renovations on Monday. And we are talking like gutting the basement. So if you watched my Facebook Lives before, you'd see this beautifully organized set of bookshelves behind me. And I will tell you that is the only pretty thing about that basement. So it was done previously by the owners that lived here before us. And what would you say, how would you describe our basement before?
Small.
Small.
It's a creepy.
It was creepy. Yeah, it was kind of dark and dingy. And anyway, we had an opportunity. It was unexpected to get our basement renovated sooner than we had actually planned. And so we decided to go with it, just kind of run with it. So in the matter of a couple of days, we moved our entire basement contents. I'm looking at it all right now. It's in front of me. It's all on our main floor. And we have set up a temporary crafting space. So I'm just going to turn the computer a little bit so that you can kind of see. So in the corner there, you see at the top is my designer series paper. And then we've got some other stuff on the shelves. My ribbons are there somewhere. Then you can see kind of behind Amelia's head, there are my inks and my markers. And then behind me, we have my punch storage, which is looking a little lopsided right now. So something is off, but and then I've got my cardstock storage behind me. So those are in cubes that fit into my shelf. So we've just kind of stacked them. So it's total makeshift craft room, but it's functional and I am able to do some crafting. I can't get this phone out of the way, sorry. So anyway, today we are doing Facebook Live from my dining room. And so I literally could be like having dinner while I'm crafting tonight, but I'm not because we had dinner earlier. I wasn't sure if I would be able to continue doing my lives, but we're going to just try it today and see how it goes. And the boys are all out at the gym, and Amelia just had swimming and just had a shower. And so she's going to be my little helper today. So thank you for joining. I hope that you guys can see everything okay. Please give me feedback if there are things that I need to tweak about this setup, because I have a feeling that we will be here for like at least another 3 or 4 weeks. So let's get started. Let me flip the camera. So for those that are watching for the first time, sorry if I sound a little scattered, but this is new for us in terms of the setup. My name is Zara Premji, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and creative coach from Markham, Ontario, Canada. This is my little helper, Amelia. Amelia doesn't often make appearances on my Facebook Lives because I'm usually the only one in the basement. But now that I'm on the main floor, you might see other cameo appearances from other family members. So tonight, Amelia is going to be hanging with me. And so she will be kind of helping me along as we create this card together. I am a mother of 3. I've got a 16-year-old, 13-year-old, and then, of course, little Amelia. And I work as an occupational therapist in the school system. So I work with students with special needs. It's a busy, busy life. And one of the favorite parts of my day and my life is the time that I spend crafting and sharing it with others. So without any further ado, I'm going to flip this screen here and hopefully you guys can see the catalog. So tonight I'm going to be creating a card using the Paradise Palms bundle. So this is in our January to June mini catalog and you can find it on page 25. There is a cling stamp set, and what that means is that it's the red rubber that actually clings nicely to your blocks. And then we have a coordinating set of dies. So the stamp set alone is $32 and it has 13 different stamps. Again, I say this during every live that I love having a combination of images and sentiments. And if you've known me for a while, you know that I love anything with a tropical vibe. So totally a fan of this stamp set. And this is my first time using it, as evidenced by the fact that none of the stamps have been punched out except for this little one here. And actually, I'm not even going to be using any of the stamps here because there are some gorgeous dies that go with this stamp set. And the dies are called they're called Palms dies. And you know, we've had other tropical suites before, tropical bundles, but I feel like I will purchase any one that Stampin' Up comes out with because I just can't get enough. So we've got this die set. There are 11 dies. And some of them will cut out images that you see on the stamp set, and then others are these more kind of detailed dies that will continue to add some flair to your cards. It's a gorgeous bundle, and we are about to have some fun with it. So if you like to be surprised, look away because I'm about to show the card that we're going to be making. I don't even know if Amelia has seen the finished product. She was sitting here coloring while I was creating the card. I have to say, it's a little... it's certainly been an adjustment, figuring out how to craft in the new space, because I have things that are now like right behind me that used to really be within reach. And so like when I push my chair out, I can't access my cardstock. It's just all really bizarre. But anyway, we're getting used to it and it's better than not having a space at all. So if you don't want to see, look away. I'm going to show you the card. Here we go. All right. So there is just this pop of color on this black and white card, which I love. Black and white is my jam. I love anything with black and white stripes or dots. And then I just love to add pops of color. What do you think of the card? Do you like it? Do you approve? Thumbs up? Yeah, Amelia gives it a thumbs up. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this card. There's a couple of different techniques used here, but it's not a complicated or difficult card to make. And so there's a few different steps that we are going to do together. So the first one is I'm going to show you how to create that gorgeous sunset background. And to do that, I'm going to be using the Hippo and Friends dies. And I need to grab, sorry, I'm getting super close to the screen. I need to grab a pen because here's what I'm going to do. So I could actually, I'm going to be using my blending brushes, and I could kind of blend the whole background, but I'm actually just going to draw a line around this die. So this is from the Hippo and Friends, one of my favorites. And this is just to give me a sense of where I need to do the blending. Okay. This is not going to show on my die once I go to die cut it. And there's a reason that I'm actually doing this first before I actually cut. Look at that. Can you grab me a paper towel, please? Because I'm getting ink all over my hands. That is not good. All right. So let's try not to get black ink all over the card. Will you grab me a paper towel? Okay, thank you. Okay. This is how we're going to roll. And it is nice to have a little helper because I don't have any Kleenex nearby. And I've got black ink on my fingers. Thank you, love. Okay. I do have a very cute assistant, don't I? I think they're talking about you, Amelia. What do you think? They must be, right? Oh, goodness. This is a mess. We're going to have to get some alcohol swabs and clean everything up, but that's okay. Normally that should work just fine. So don't fret about tracing your dies. If I had a pencil, I probably would have used that. So let's just hope that we don't get ink everywhere. I'm going to start with my blending brush that I use with my yellow inks, and I'm going to use Daffodil Delight. And I'm just pressing this into the ink pad, and I'm just going to transfer some of the color onto the white cardstock. I'm really wishing I had a pencil to do that. I'm making a bit of a mess here, but I'll tell you why I've kind of traced it first, because you might think, why wouldn't she just die cut that and then use the blending brushes? But I'm going to do something kind of fun with one of the palm tree dies. Okay, so I'm just adding some color here. I'm using Daffodil Delight. You can use any two colors you want. I think this would also look really nice with blue and green, like maybe Pool Party and Mint Macaron, or you could go kind of a more intense blue and green. Then I'm going to take my Calypso Coral. Ooh. And I'm going to do the same thing. And just, again, adding color to the bottom part. What do you think? I did not pay her to say that. Okay. There we go. I'm getting ink all over what? Oh, that's okay. As long as I don't get black ink everywhere, that's okay. All right. Okay, so that's done. We survived that for now. For now. Okay, let me just wipe this off a little bit. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a moment because I want to die cut my palm tree. So we'll grab the palm die from the palms dies. Okay, and we're going to set this up here on our cut and emboss machine. So Amelia, I'm going to grab that machine and pull it on over here. Okay, we're trying to get used to this space and where everything goes after I use it and before I use it. So it's been a little bit of an interesting adjustment. It does get a bit messy. Okay, so here we go. Will I get some help from you, Amelia? I'm going to push this through. Can you turn that? Yeah. So Amelia is going to run this through the cut and emboss machine. You're going to have to use lots of strength. Hang on. Ooh la la. Watch your fingers here. Yeah. Yep, you go. You do the rest. Watch your fingers though. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now we have this beautiful palm tree cut out, and we're going to go back and grab our little sunset here, and I'm just going to stick this down onto here. So I'm going to try to fit most of the palm tree into this outline, but we are going to then go ahead and die cut it so that we cut off the palm tree parts where we need them to be cut off. So I'm going to just put some liquid glue here. And do you guys see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this, Amelia? On the palm tree. Okay, so then I'm just going to stick that down, maybe a little higher. Okay, and then just press that down gently and clean up this little dot of glue there. Okay, so that's going to go aside for a second. Dawn is asking, is that me under the palm tree? Wow, it's warm. Yes, it is, isn't it? This is exactly why I decided to create with this bundle, because I needed to feel the warmth. I needed to think warm thoughts because it is cold. Okay, so let's start to assemble this while our palm tree dries. And we're going to use liquid glue. And the paper that I'm using here, this is from our Artfully Composed Designer Series paper. Is that what it's called? The Artfully Composed. So this is the one that goes with the Artfully Layered bundle in our new catalog. And I'm actually not using a tropical print. I'm using the black and white dots, but the other side of this is also super cute. I just wanted a fairly simple neutral background so that the sunset would be kind of the focal point of the card. So I've taken a piece of designer series paper and I'm mounting it onto a piece of cardstock that's just 1/8 of an inch bigger than the designer series paper. Are you guys still with me? Can you see, hear everything okay? If you can give me a thumbs up or a comment, that would be awesome. My little assistant has abandoned me. What do we got there? Oh, she's playing with her little, is it a Polly Pocket? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Shonda. I appreciate you sharing the video. Yeah, if you have friends and family that you think might enjoy, watching the paper crafting, listening to the chatter, hanging out with us, then please do share the video with them. And it's always a little party up in here on Wednesday evenings. Looks great. Okay. Andrew saying, oh my gosh, I miss Polly Pocket. I used to have so many. Yeah. I remember my sisters had them and they loved them. I think they kind of came out after, like when I was a little older, but I do remember them being around quite a bit. Okay, so here we go. We are now going to die cut our little sunset. Yeah, we're going to die cut our palm tree. So here's one little tip. Don't use a black ballpoint pen or a gel pen when you are tracing your die cut. Okay, that is a big no-no. No, no, no. Do not do it. Okay. All right, so now I'm just going to turn this and crank this out, and you'll see the coolest looking sunset with a palm tree, a black sort of silhouette palm tree on the card. Okay, so look at that. Maybe I cut off a little more of the palm tree than I would have liked, but so that is kind of the look that we're going for, where you kind of see part of the silhouette and then it's just hanging off the side, cut right in the right place. And we can go ahead and actually just stick this down right onto our card with the dimensionals. Okay. Janice is saying, nice to have an assistant. My daughter loved Polly Pockets. Yes. Lots of people are fans of your Polly Pocket. Maybe you can show them at the end after we've finished the card. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is going to go here. And you see how that just pops on this black and white background. So this paper is, I mean, it's great with the tropical patterns on the one side, but it's also really, really awesome for creating any kind of pop of color. Hang on. Yeah, you can go get water. I'm looking for my sentiment, which I've just found. Okay, so we've got that. And then I was trying to decide what to put my sentiment on. I felt like because there was already quite a lot of white and black in the background, I didn't want to use black or white. And then I also thought I didn't want to use either the orangey or yellow tone. So I decided to go with Pool Party, and I was actually quite happy with how it turned out. Thank you. Okay, I can probably move this now. The purpose of this paper was to prevent a mess from happening on my mat, but that didn't work, so. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my linen thread and I'm gonna tie a bow. So tell me, does anybody have this bundle? I think I saw someone say that they have it arriving soon. Is there anybody else that has this bundle? Have you played with it yet? Because I might ask you to send me pictures so I have some other ideas and inspiration for this bundle. Yes. Amelia's thinking of a friend whose birthday just passed, and maybe we'll give it to her for her next birthday. Although we didn't give her one for this birthday yet, so we can even use this for her. All right. There we go. So we've got our bow here, and I'm going to use my glue dots to stick this down. Shonda's saying, I don't have it yet, but now I think I have to have it. That's always the nicest compliment. I appreciate that. Okay. So I've grabbed my glue dot, and we're just going to stick that on an angle like this. What's that? What do you think? Did I do that the right way? No, you know what? I wanted it.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Do you want to help me with the dimensionals, Amelia? Can you put one on each end? Peel them off of there. Remember, you peel them, stick them, and then we'll peel the backing after. Nope, just stick it down, right? On one end, yeah. Keep the middle free. Okay, and then we are going to stick this down. Do you want to peel them off too? Yeah, that's always the most satisfying part, isn't it? Peel off both. Okay, and then we pick it up. And I should tell you, we already heat embossed the sentiment earlier because there's already a lot happening on this dining table that I thought bringing out heat tools would be maybe a recipe for disaster. Okay, so we've got our linen thread tucked behind there. And then the last thing we need to do is just add some of our classic matte dots. I talked about this on Sunday when I did my cactus card. These are like maybe my favorite embellishments right now. I usually like sparkle, but I love the fact that you can get these in different colors and you can tell which one is my favorite. So we're just going to put one small, one larger, and then we'll do one more down here. And that, my friends, is a really simple card with a little fun technique, some blending, and a fun little die cut trick to create this fun little background. So that's the card. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yes, I can see it on my screen. And tell me what you think. Yes, everyone, we're all on vacation. This bundle because I just felt like we all needed a little bit of warmth. We probably all need a vacation, right? We've been talking a lot about vacations here. So hopefully this inspires you. And you know what? If you don't order this bundle, you could do something similar with a lot of different bundles. So if you have the in the tropics, or if you have the artfully layered, any of those with the tropical vibes, even if you don't necessarily have the palm tree, you could still create a really fun background and just make this focal point on a neutral background. So let me just look at some of the comments to see if there are any questions. Thank you, Suzanne. Darlene loves it. Andra loves it. Hello, Rhonda. Rhonda, we're all dreaming of being somewhere warm where you are. Maybe we'll just have to come and hang out with you. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen the little beach emojis. Elizabeth needs to go to a warm, sunny place. Shirley might now need to buy this one. Well, thank you so much, my friends, for the compliment. And if you have any questions, any other comments, please do let us know. Thank you for hanging out with Amelia and I tonight. I'm just going to flip that so we can. Oh, yes, Amelia wants to show the Polly Pocket. So here's another little treat for everyone. I'll move the cards. And this is Amelia's Polly Pocket. Does this open? Very cool. Nice. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm glad that you guys like the colors, and hope this brought you a little bit of sunshine this evening. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you hopefully Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern for coffee and a card. Have a great week. I will continue to share updates about the basement. It's completely gutted as of right now. And they'll be starting drywall really soon. So I will keep you guys posted on how things are going. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Want to say bye? Lean in. Say bye.